Welcome to the 22-23 MME and PSAT in High School Test Administration Training Part 2. My name is Steve Reed and I'm the MME Test Administration and Reporting Consultant with the Office of Educational Assessment and Accountability at the Michigan Department of Education. This presentation is provided for district and building test coordinators who are responsible for the administration of the Spring 2023 Michigan Merit Exam and the College Board High School Assessments, PSAT 10 and PSAT 8-9 for Grade 9. For the 22-23 academic year, MME and PSAT in High School Test Administration Training Part 1 activities included those activities that needed to be completed in the fall of 2022 for the Spring 23 assessments. And Part 2 test administration trainings include those activities that need to be completed this spring for the Spring 23 assessments. You can access both Part 1 and Part 2 test administration trainings on the MME and PSAT web pages under Assessment, Training, and Resources for Educators. Part 2 trainings will cover the following: the College Board suite of assessments, which includes SAT with Essay, PSAT 10, PSAT 8-9 for Grade 9, ACT WorkKeys, M-STEP Test Administration for Science and Social Studies, and the OEAA Secure Site Test Administration tasks. MDE recommends watching all the presentations, or you can select specific topics for review. These trainings do not replace the requirement to be familiar with the test administration manuals and other test-related documentation for each assessment, or the requirement to participate in vendor-required training. For current information about MME eligibility, see the Who Must Can Take the MME document on the MME webpage. Here is the Spring 2023 testing schedule for all assessments required by the Department of Education, including the 3 assessments that make up the Michigan Merit Exam. The SAT with Essay will be administered on Wednesday, April 12, 2023. The ACT WorkKeys will be administered on Thursday, April 13, 2023. Both assessments are pencil paper. The M-STEP online testing window is April 10th through May 19th. The M-STEP paper pencil administration for Science and Social Studies is April 10th through May 5th. Unless a school has applied for and received an online waiver, paper pencil testing for the M-STEP is allowed only for those students for whom online testing is not appropriate. The schedule is located on the MME and PSAT web pages under General Information. From the test schedule, the SAT with Essay test day is Wednesday, April 12, 2023. The accommodated testing window is April 12th through 25th, and the makeup test day is April 25th. Schools are expected to administer the PSAT 8-9 for Grade 9 and the PSAT 10 within the primary testing window, which is April 12th through 18th. Any student approved for an accommodation or any English learner using extended time may be scheduled to test any time during the accommodated testing window of April 12th through 25th. Students absent during the primary testing window or those who experience an irregularity and require makeup test will test in the makeup testing window of April 25th and 26th. The test date for the ACT WorkKeys is Thursday, April 13th. The accommodated testing window is April 13th through April 26th. The makeup date is Thursday, April 27th, and the accommodated makeup testing window is April 27th through May 3rd. Off-site requests for the ACT WorkKeys and the M-STEP assessments must be submitted through the OEAA Secure site at www.michigan.gov/OEAA-secure. Off-site requests for PSAT 8-9, PSAT 10, and SAT with essay are not required this year, except if an off-site return kit is needed to return materials from off-site locations. Those kits must be requested from the College Board at www.sat.org/offsite request. For additional information on the off-site process, please refer to the Assessment Coordinator Training Guide on the MME webpage and to the College Board presentation, which is part of this series of trainings. For ACT WorkKeys, off-site requests can be made January 4th through May 4th, 2023 on the OEAA Secure site. For MSTEP, off-site requests can be made January 4th through May 18th on the OEAA Secure site. The window for off-site requests for SAT with essay, PSAT 10, and PSAT 8-9 to receive return test materials for off-site locations closed on January 20th, but for questions, contact the College Board at 866-870-3127, select option 1. For additional information about off-site testing, see the Appropriate Practices for Test Security chapter of the Assessment Coordinator Training Guide. As a reminder, these resources are available for test coordinators and found on the MME webpage and the PSAT webpage. The Assessment Coordinator Training Guide does not replace the individual test administration manuals. The list of important dates can be found on the MME webpage under General Information and on the PSAT webpage under Current Assessment Administration. Formats include a list of important date PDFs, an Excel data file for filtering all assessments, and a Google Calendar. The Spotlight on Student Assessment and Accountability, MDE's weekly newsletter, has a section devoted to the College Board suite of assessments and ACT WorkKeys, and you will find updated MSTEP information. Sign up for the Spotlight at the link listed on this screen, or you can go to the MME webpage and select Spotlight Newsletter. The Guide to State Assessments provides an overview of all assessments that MDE will provide for the 22-23 school year. The Assessment Integrity Guide is required for district and building assessment coordinators. These resources are updated and posted on the MME webpage. If you need assistance with high school eligibility and policy, MSTEP, or the OEAA Secure site, contact the Office of Educational Assessment and Accountability. Contact the College Board with test administration questions related to the SAT with essay, PSAT 10, or PSAT 8-9. Contact ACT for questions related to the ACT WorkKeys. Additional resources are available on the MME, PSAT, MSTEP, Secure Site, College Board, and ACT Michigan web pages. Thank you for taking the time to watch this MME overview presentation. Don't forget the other presentations that are part of this series.